Morning fishy people, I'm Alan Norris from FishOn TV and it's Sunday the 20th of... No it isn't, why do I keep looking at my goddamn... It's not the 20th of January at all and Woody's here. It's Sunday the 30th of October, I've just arrived at Hot and Tasty, Woody's just turned up, late as usual. Got to get that one in at you. Hot and Tasty, we are fishing the Barnsley feeder pairs that Woody organises, and we're bloody hell, he's nearly not cafe window through. You must have been that far off it. God, penny frightened me to death then. It's the Barnsley feeder pairs. I'm partnering Gav Smith, loused him off. Gets on my nerves, you know what I mean, you know how it is, every little tips and stuff. So, oh God, he's here. He's here. So like I was saying, I've loused him off. I've got Gav Smith as my partner, because he does get on my nerves, don't you, Dave?
Yeah, I bet, yeah. Morning.
Morning, Dave. I tell you what, you nearly went straight through that window.
I know. It weren't beeping for some reason.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I was holding my breath, folks. So it's the Barnsley feeder pairs. I'm doing this intro now, because we're getting there. He's doing some pegging.
Listen, he'll draw rubbish because he's on a bad run, so that's why I've sacked him on.
I did crap yesterday, didn't I?
Yeah. But there you go. We'll leave you with that. Ta-ra.
So it's Barnsley feeder pairs. Last year I had Gav Smith as my partner, because Dave had already got a partner from previous years. So Gav Smith's my partner this year. He's fishing at Worsborough again. He loves it there, he knows what he's doing. I'm fishing at Fleetstam. Never had a good day yet at Fleetstam. I drew shocking last year. Me and him are picking him, we're just twiddling his thumbs the whole match. I think with £2 between us. So I'm hoping to do slightly better than that. I'm looking forward to it. So 2 days on the trot fishing. What more do you want? Absolutely love it. Breakfast time for me and Dave. We shall see you at the draw.
Right lads, we're going to do the draw now. So just a bit of info for you. The payout today is £20 for the pools, and it'll be run as a separate match on its own. So we pay top three, which will be 80, 70, 64, and then sections of 25. We've got 2 sections of 5, and then the last section will be a 4-man section because we've only got 28 fishing. So do it that way, it's easier. And if you're in that section, then
each
look
bank,
at you, and it's, you know what I mean?
That's each bank, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah. So the qualifying thing is zones of 14. So there'll be a zone of 14 on this side, a zone of 14 on that side. But we've had to put 2 pegs on dam wall, which you'll see which they are. One's split, one's going that way, other one's going that way. So it's very simple. They're doing exactly the same at Worsborough, but the payout's a little bit different because it's £7 a peg in here. So it all works out. So we're going to be fishing 10 while R3, and if you draw the scales and boards, I think they are
11 and 13, 67 and 69.
But if I'm on one side and Alan's on one side, then we're coming out.
Oh, thanks for that, Dave.
Right. Alan's.
Nice one.
The rules are, it's feeder only. So it's got to be a method feeder, scoop feeder, whatever it is, and a conventional feeder. You can't, I've had a few messages about stuff, having a float on and this and that. You can't have a float as a marker. So it's got to be feeder only.
It's 55 and what killed you? Well, it's wasted anyway.
What you got?
Crap. Right folks, here we are at Fleetstown. This is where I'm fishing in our pairs match. I've just drawn peg 19, not where I wanted to be. After me and Dave went and pegged it out this morning, I saw where I wanted to be. Dave was showing me where all the best pegs were to be, the areas to be, not the best pegs, but the areas to be. I've drawn peg 19, which is 6 pegs further down the dam than the last time I fished here, so it should be a little bit better. One of the locals said they'll be in the middle of the lake, you'll catch some fish, so that'll do for me. When I first drew it, I was like, oh, because my experience of that side last time was just dreadful. Dave's drawn absolutely sock on. He is exactly where he wanted to be. And it just reminded me, when there's no way you're drawing it winter pairs, Alan. It is what it is, folks. Let's get out there, let's get a few fish caught. You just never know. Wind's blowing down this end, so like I said, this time of year though, don't know whether that's a help or not. It is mild, it's been mild all week, so whether it'll shove them down a bit or not, I just don't know, but we shall see. We'll get out there. It's another feeder match, my kind of fishing. Get the bait right, get the accuracy right, get your tactics right, what you're thinking. Let's hope we get a few fish. So I'll see you on the bank. We've got about 15 minutes to go. Peg 19. It's pretty much very similar tactics to what I did at Hallcroft. Not a lot of feed, I don't think. It's that time of year. I've actually brought some bread. I brought some brown and white bread. Both do work, folks. I know everybody says no, it's white, but trust me, brown does work as well. Not something I'm really planning on doing. If it were absolutely freezing, I'd probably start on that and do some searching looking for liners, but I've got a feeling there still might be 1 or 2 fish to be caught here today. Woody, he's drawn, apparently you need to be in all of this area, and he's down here, the midi man. You can just see there's the swans, and then you can just see he's down there. 27, absolutely perfect towards the aerator. Cushy belter, double cush, that's all I can say for him. Round here we go, let's have a look at my peg. I'm going to fish a catapult range where they usually fish for fish waggler and bomb, and then I'm going to go out towards the middle, and that's about 25 metres, 24 metres here. I can have a look short as well, not hold my breath too much short. Having said that though, I did see a fish in the margin down here somewhere, so we'll have a look at down there later. So I've got options for short, 24 metres in the middle. That's pretty much it, and then I've got margins down here as well. Baits wise, I've got some ground bait. It's the Bag and Match baits, Carp Commercial and the XPG expander. I've got some really soft pellets, perfect for the method, which have got a little bit of the Dynamite Baits krill pellet soak. These have been soaked for a minute, so they'll break down quicker than those. And these are made dead reds, bit of corn, a few 4 mils for feeding. Tiny little, they're 3 or 4 mils, they're 5 mils, and they're tiny little things from it's the Bag and Wafters that there's ships telling everybody to buy, and some speedy washers. I always do well with those, and some corn. Oh, squidgery-doo. And there we go. I'm not sure who's outside of me, probably one of these guys. That's it pretty much. Tactics. We're fishing 10 well 3, 30, 5.5 hour match. I think you've just got to win. I think this is one big section, you've got to win this, and so has my partner Gav Smith, so come on Gav. And then we've got some private little we've put 20 quid pulls in, private little sections here. I think I'm in from me to that way, so you've got to fancy it from here compared with up there, because I fished there last year. It wasn't cracking, but it were a lot worse weather than this, and a bloody lot colder. It's a lot different day today. It's very mild, as you can see in my shirt. So there are the tactics, dead simple. I've got 2 method rods, and I've got one that I'm going to use for baiting up, and one that I can use for putting corn on or popping pieces of bread up, with a little window feeder. In fact, that's just reminded me I need to get those out. Right, there we go folks, over and out. We shall see you during the match. Casting at the same spot, then a little bit to the left for nothing, and now I've moved to the right, basically smack in front of me where that big tree is, a yard or 2, and it's gone round after 2 minutes. Yeah, I think it's probably about the same sort of stamp and feel of it, hopefully. The guy to my left's had one, I think, one or a skimmer as well, I think. Have 1 or 2 opposite as well. I think we're doing alright. Steady away folks at the minute. Kids is drowning in the head. Start taking fishing from the fence away. Where it goes, man. It's hooked. £3 poundish or so, maybe a little bit more. Thank you very much. Just hooked himself. Lovely. Thank you, Mr. Milligan. About £3, maybe just a little bit more, so about 3 on. It's about £11 and we're so just over an hour and 5 minutes in. Alright, I think it was repairing a file, so I don't know whether you've seen me catch one just there, but I've just landed another carp. Mirror carp, about £3.5, and I've moved to the left, to the right, left, I don't even know my left from right. I tried at the left, tried a couple down the same hole for nothing, but 1 to the left, and now I've moved to the right, and I've just had another one, about £3-ish. I might have said this 3 times, but I don't know, because I don't know how it's recording. just played up a little bit, did the camera. So I'll try that again down there. Like in winter mode is this at the minute. Lovely, I just love it when it plops in like that. It's like, as Matt Pilly said, just it's like double top. Double top, not too bad to it, but double one, what a nightmare, wasn't it? Yeah. Nobody could get double one. It's mad, isn't it? Right, so I think I'm on about £11, just over an hour in. It's a shame I didn't get that first one, that felt like a heavy fish. The guy a couple down from me is into one as well. So we'll put the timer on now. Oh, the guy on my right's got one on his little bread tactics. He's fishing short, he's just fished quite short there. So I'm all ready to put a little bit more bait in on my short line. But I'm picking one or two out there before I try that short line. And then obviously later on margin, so I'm hoping a bit of a, keep picking one or two fish off and hope we can end up with a bit of a flurry at the end. That's what I'm after. So that's just about tightened up, I think. All the lines sunk. Yeah, I can't see it anywhere. There we go. All ready. Right, so we just steady away. I'm happy enough with that. At least I'm getting bites, because I just couldn't get any bites last year. None at all. So I'm more than happy. Right, we're out. I've had half an hour without anything. I've gone back to the original spot. Double skinned it, and I'm going to have a couple of 3-minute cast, put some bait down on my short line, but that's gone round after 3 minutes. I was ready for reeling it in, and it feels like a decent fish. Dave's rung me, he's had 4 or 5 carp. Lost 2 monsters, he says. Monsters. There's just been a couple of cormorants on res as well. Or dam, should I say. So I baited that short line up. I had a cast bang on the money with no bites. The wind got up and it just drifted a yard or two to the right. Not that, maybe not even that much. And 1 minute and 50 seconds in, I had a massive drop that bite. And I've got this one, so I'm still not going on that short line while ever there's fish coming from there. Just don't see the point. I'll just keep refeeding sort of every 15 minutes. Not too much, just so there's bait in that spot. Give it a go once I stop getting bites on this. He's only about maybe about £2. Not the biggest, but they are all welcome, folks, this time of year. Bit of unpredictability about the fishing. Give that another go, eh? Well, I'm more than happy with this. Put £2 on there, 1, 2, we've got about £27 few hours to go. Well, actually, we've got 3 hours to go. So, steady away, we can't complain. Might as well double skin it again, because my idea is to bait it up, really. Set it, get it ready, let them settle, but they seem to be loving the double skin. Come on, the double skinners, come on. Can't believe it. What do we know about fishing? Ooh, be careful with the bait. Get it piled in. Get it filled in. Right, I'll try and go at the same spot. Now that is on the money where all the other bait is, not where it drifted. That's stayed perfect. I'm going to sink that a bit quicker because it's drifting. That breeze, it's just bending the tip. I don't want it to move the feeder. Tommy will be going mad. He'll be mad if that feeder moves. Don't know where he is. I can't remember where he drew it. He's not watching. Come on. And it's just sunk. Beautiful. Beautiful. If you just wonder what I'm doing there, I'm just getting the tip exactly how I want it. Slight bending so you can see a drop back bite. There we go. There, folks. So more than happy. Damn sight better than last time I came. Oh, does it rain? Oh, don't rain. It's just nice and comfy, this. Nice and warm. Don't want to put my jacket on, it's too warm to put a jacket on. Don't want to brolly up because you can't cast properly. Always moaning, us fishermen folks, always moaning. I wonder how Woody's getting on, because he's in a good peg, is Woody. Guy next door's just got one on. Some fish being caught, folks, some fish. So you just got to keep trying to plug away, get them fishing net, and do your best. You can only do your best. There we go, over and out. Right, I was going to go onto the short line after this. I've not had any indications. I've had 3 3-minute casts, double skinned. I put a normal one on this left. I want to leave it 6 minutes and it went on 5.5. It's the longest I've had to wait when I have actually had a bite. It's not a big one, only a small carp, but it's another fish. I am going to have a look on my short line. It's definitely slowed up out there. I missed a drop that bite earlier, and it might have been a liner. It had only been in 30 seconds. Oh yeah, bloody gotcha that time. Yeah, I knocked into him. Just a baby carp. There we go. Looks like he needs a bit more snap down him. Right folks, I'm going to leave that to rest out there. It's just not quite the same. And I'm going to have a look on these short. Just a quick update what we've got left. We've got about 1 hour and 45 minutes. I just had a skimmer on my short line. Not really an indication. It's only spent about 20 minutes on it tops, just to rest that out there. I've gone out there, it's absolutely siled it down. I've had a carp about £2 or so, £2 or £3. And then I've hooked into a beauty. And I thought earlier, I think I mentioned it earlier, I'm sure I caught a snag just slightly to my left at about 30 metres out, something like that, 25 to 30 metres. And I'm just bringing this, it was a good carp. You could just tell difference in weight. It's gone on a bit of a run, and then it's just locked up. It's gone on this snag, and it's gone. That would have put me right up there today, I think. That was a good fish. Bit disappointed, but hey ho. 2 fish lost today, 2, and it's always the bloody biggest in it. So if it starts drifting left, I'm gonna have to lift it, try and get it up in water a little bit, try and stop it from going in there. So I'm back out there now. The wind was blowing a hool. It's just gone a little bit left on this particular cast. I'll try and get on the spot where I put the bait again once this has had 5 minutes. I'm not going to leave it more than 5 minutes because the bites have been coming. The longest I've had a bite is a 5.5 minute time, but most of the bites have come between 1 and 3 minutes. So, and I don't think they're frightened of a bit of bait, because when I was double skinning it out there, they were straight onto it. So it just seems to be calming down a bit, this rain. So I'm going to go straight over where all that bait was. Now this wind's calming down a bit. It's not a mile off where I wanted it, but you could tell it set off perfect, and as soon as it got out of this tree line, it started drifting right. But I have had fish all along there anyway, so there's bait gone all the way, I don't know what, 10 to 15 metres as I've gone along, so there's bait out there anyway. That's calmed down, lovely hood down. So that's a bloody shame. Lovely fish that. And I think I'm doing all right. Anyway, I think, you know, what have I got? I haven't looked. 30 poundish. So that's not bad. That's not bad, I don't think, from what I've seen, but I could be completely wrong. I've heard them shouting somebody on 40 odd. I don't know whether they meant 40 odd down here. Got 25, 30 pounds, or whether they meant Wasborough. No idea. But I'm doing all right. I'm happy with my £30 so far. I think I'm beating either side of me here, so I'm happy with that. Just hope we get another £30 in the net. Unbelievable. The bites. It's not like getting one every sort of 2 to 3 minutes, but that's come bang on 3 minutes. So I had a cast out there for nothing after 5.5 minutes. Gone back out, 3 minutes, and we're in. lively one, putting a mighty battle up. Just an idiot, It's all good fun, folks, all good fun. I'm guessing he's going to be one of those lively 4-pounders. Get your rod low, it calms down. As soon as you try and get him up, they're away again. I can run that platform. Oh, I've not seen him yet, folks. I won't get his head up. There we go. Lovely. When they give in, they just pop up. Again, 4, maybe 5 pound. Not in the bottom lip, right in scissors that. Just can't quite show it out. There we go. Another little bit of carp. Get in. That takes me over the £30. I'm about 34, 35 pounds, methinks. Quite happy with that, folks. And I'm just starting to think about feeding the margin, so I'll have this cast. I'm going to put some bait in margin. I'm not actually holding my breath. I'm going to go to the right hand margin where I thought I saw one this morning, and I'll probably just have a quick look. I'm not happy with that. Let's get that back in there. But if the tick keeps going around while it's out there, no real reason to change, folks, is there? So I'm loading it a little bit more than I would normally do, because that seems to have worked today. This squidgeridoo. Let's get back out there. Lovely jubbly. Don't move the feeder. Don't move the feeder, Al. There we go. That's awesome. Timer on. Fishing. Put my weight on. I'm going to put 5 on, but makes me feel like I've got more. Nah, it's probably we're thereabouts. I think we're around about the £35 mark-ish. An hour and 20 minutes to go. Another half a dozen, about £5 would be lovely. Lovely. There. Raining again. Thing is, it is really mild. That coat on it was slinging it down, or red hot underneath. Absolutely boiling. And I thought there might be some rain, which is why I've got that bait system where you can just cover everything up. Keeps it all nice and dry, or as you want it. Perfect. And the spots that I've been picking, it's that guy opposite, a yard or two left, smack on him, a yard or two right, just keep moving. If I don't get anything on this cast where that is, I'll just go a little bit to the right. And that's all I've been doing today. There seems to be a little area there where there's a few balled up, or they seem to like it, whether they're like this area is like it's almost in the middle. And coming into colder months, you'd take that any day at week. So even though I felt disappointed when I drew it this morning from what I heard, it's not been too bad an area really. I know when we were pegging it out, I did fancy the look of it down there in that like bowl. I dare say there might be some better weights down there. It looks absolutely perfect. Apparently some of the flyers are down there, where they've had the 100 odd pounds and stuff. But that's your summer weights. But I think if we can get up to sort of 60 today, that's going to compete, I would have thought. I could be completely wrong because I don't know the venue very well. It's just a gut feeling I've got. 40 to 65 pounds. I think 66 won it last year. From over there towards the bowl a bit more. There we go, folks. We're waiting for another. The trap is set. Right, folks, I've not had a bite for at least an hour on all lines. There's about 20 minutes to go. The guy to my right has just had one. The guy to my left just had 2. And then this has gone round. I was looking at the margin. It seems like there's skimmers around there. Trying to get it away from that snag area. And same on the short line, 24 metre line. Just felt like there were just small fish in there. So I've gone back out on the long line, just rested it for 15 minutes and gone back out and it's gone round. And I couldn't get a bite on it earlier, so. Let's hope this is a decent one. I've had to turn my rod round to the right because it's too bright, that sun. like a decent fish as well, this. Could be wrong. It just feels like it's nodding a bit heavier than others. That's the best fish of the day by a mile. Well, not a mile, you know, a few pounds. He's got to be about 7, I would have thought, something like that.
Right, so the first section is 69 to 63 and it is one with 33 pound 2 ounce Craig Tiswell.
Go on, Tidsy! Catch and pace.
Yeah.
Was Caster in jumping league?
Well, he's crap at casting.
Your
by
next
the way.
section 53 to 61 is Dave Holding, £41 4. Well done, Dave.
Well done, matey.
Your next section 43 to 51 is a double default for Eddie Bryden, £40 8.
Well done, Eddie.
And your next section 41 to 31 is Tommy Pickering, £38 10.
Well done, Tommy. Thank you.
And your next section 29 to 21 is Barry Armson with 48 4.
Well done, Barry.
And your last section 11 to 19 is one with, this is unbelievable, £45 12, Alan Norrie.
Mighty.
Did you give some? Right, so your top three on the day is third, Peg 43, Jason Mackey, £51 8. Well done, mate.
Well done, matey.
Thank you.
Second is myself with £63 2.
Well done, Woody.
Yeah, mate, what's funny for
Keeping it family.
This seems a bit light.
Take away tonight.
Chinese, aren't we? Me and Tommy are the Chinese. And first is Peg 45, George Parker with £91 2 ounce.
Oh, God.
Is that first time and all?
Yeah.
Well done, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Right, so
7. Yeah, no good.
we're going back to pub to sort all this business out. I'll post them up online, or you can come back to the pub and have a drink. It's at Red Lion. But thanks for coming and hope you've had a good day.
Cheers, lads.
Thanks a lot,
Cheers,
man.
mate.
7 and 6, wait a minute, they've got 7 points. It's Chris Trimnell and Dave Holding. All payouts will be done by PayPal, same as what we're paid in. Also with 7 points with a slightly better weight with 67.7, a pound better, is Barry Armson and Gaz Whitfield collecting £150. Well, lads. Another one with 7 points for a slightly better weight again, with 69.14, is Gavin Smith and Alan Norris. They collect £200. In third place is last year's winners. They've had 6 points and £86 between them. It's Tommy Pickering and Nick Speed. This year's runners up, collecting £325 with 4 points. With a weight of 86.8 is Nicky Askey and Jason Mackey. And your winners this year,
Champions.
collecting £400 with 4 points with a combined weight of 96.10 is David and myself.
What team name? The Finland.
Organised.